Today we are going to study about the tenses again, the future tense. This is the last part of the tenses, the future tense. Let us talk about it. Future tense, as the other tenses present and past were having the four types, the same here also. The future tense is also having four forms. First one, simple future tense, then future continuous tense, third one, future perfect tense, and the last fourth one, future perfect continuous tense. Let us understand it in the descriptive way. See here the first one, simple future tense. This form of the tense is used for the following purposes, like actions that are going to happen in the future, actions that are a regular phenomenon, actions that are a result of another actions, and how can you form a simple future tense sentence. First you have to take the subject, means who is the doer of the sentence. After that you have to add shall or will. Shall and will are the helping verbs. Shall is used with the first person I and we, second person you, third person he, she, it, and others plural subjects or singular subjects, whether it is of any, they will take will, plus always it will be taken here the first form of the verb plus rest of the sentence or the object you can add here. How can you form the negative sentence in the simple future tense? You have to add just not with shall or will. Shall and will are the helping verbs or auxiliary verbs. You have to add not with it, plus base form of the verb. Base form means first form of the verb. Then interrogative form, how can you form? You have to take the helping verbs in the beginning, shall or will. After that you have to add subject, then again base form of the verb or first form of the verb. Let us understand with the help of an example. See here simple future tense. I am so sleepy and tired. Here you can see a tiger. He is telling I am so sleepy and tired. In next picture you can see the another animal is suggesting him I will get you some coffee. Will is highlighted with the green color and will is the helping verb here. So children, shall can be also taken here and will can be also. I will get you some coffee. So functions of the simple future tense, the simple future refers to a time later than now and expresses facts or certainty. So let us move to the second one. Children, I want to share one more very important thing here. Sometimes we use simple future and at the same time we talk about the future intentions also. So you must be thinking and you may be confused about it, that what is the difference between simple future and future intention. Let us have a look here. Note, future intention is different from the simple future tense. How? Let us see. The simple future merely states something that will happen at some time in the future. Like, see the example here. My brother will get a job soon. My brother will get a job soon. It means after some time, for the particular one, it will happen. The future intention tells us about an action that has been already decided. Means beforehand you have planned something. That type of sentences will be taken as a future intention. Example, my brother is going to start applying for jobs. You can see the differences between these two sentences of simple future, my brother will get a job soon, and future intention, my brother is going to start applying for jobs. See how can you form the future intention sentences. First you have to take the subject. After that am, is or are according to the subjects. If your subject is I, it will be taken am. I am always carries. After that any is helping verb is, it will be taken by any of the singular subject like he, she, it, or any singular noun you can say, singular subject you can say. Are will be taken by the second person you and all the plural subjects. Plus you have to add here going to. Always in future intention going to will be added with the auxiliary verbs is, am, are. And after that base form of the verb or first form of the verb will be added. Always you keep in your mind. How can you form a negative one? It will carry not, means you have to add here only not to convey the meaning of negative. Let us see the example. You can see future plans. When we plan about future, always we say be going to, means be any form you will take is, am, are plus going to. See the example, one boy is thinking about here future intention, I am going to be a football player, means already he has planned that he will be a football player in future. So what he has to do in future? Okay, first I am going to study, means studies are the must, and after that then I am going to play football, means after studies he will be planning for football, being a football player. Let us move to the next one, future continuous tense. Future continuous, continuous is the main word you can see, it gives a flow with the time, with the action. Future continuous tense. This form of the tense is used for the following purposes, like an action that will be going on at some known or unknown time in the future. After that, an action that will occur in the future and will continue for an unexpected length of time. An action in the future that overlaps another, or shorter actions. Let us see how to form a future continuous tense sentence. You have to take first subject, after that the helping verb shall or will be added, after that be will be added. Next present participle. Children, present participle means what? First form of the verb or base form of the verb plus ing and object after that. Again I want to remind you, shall will be taken by the first person and rest all the subjects will take will. First person means I and we. How to form negative one? You have to add only not. Shall or will plus not plus be and present participle after that. Present participle means what? First form of the verb plus ing. How to form an interrogative sentence of future continuous? Shall or will be taken in the beginning. After that subject will be added. Then be will be added. And then you have to add finally the first form of the verb with ing. Let us see with an example. Future continuous tense. You can see this boy is thinking about, I will be staying here until Sunday. You can see will be staying, it is with different color. Will is the helping verb. Then be is added. then stay is the first form of the verb and then ing is added. Next sentence is the postman will be coming soon. So here will is the helping verb or auxiliary verb, then be is added, then first form of the verb come, and it has added with it ing. Hope children this form of the tense is very clear to you. Let us move to the next. Future perfect tense. This form of the tense is used for the following purposes. It tells about the completion of an action by some point of time in the future. Completion, keep in mind, means the action has already completed. The action has been already completed in future, not in present or past. An action that is expected or planned to happen before a time of reference in the future. Means an expected time, we generally talk that this work will be completed by this time, means expectation is there or something planning is there. How to form a future perfect tense sentence? You have to take the subject first. After that you have to add shall or will, it is helping verb. Then again have will be added. Have is must with shall or will. Means if you take shall, then again you have to add have, shall have or will have, plus past participle. Children, keep in your mind past participle means third form of the verb, and after that object. How to form negative sentence? Shall or will take not, and after that have will be added, and after that third form of the verb. How to form an interrogative sentence? Again the helping verb will be taken in the beginning of the sentence, shall or will, after that subject, then have will be added, and then past participle, again third form of the verb will be added. Let us try to understand through an example. Future perfect. Here you can see a lady. She has planned something or expectation here that she will finish her work. I will have finished work at 6 o'clock. Means her expectation is there that I will have. Will is the helping verb. Have is has to be added here. Finish is the main verb and its third form is finished. Finish, finished, finished. So children, hope you understood this one. Let us move to the next. Future perfect continuous tense. This is the last form of future tenses. This form of the tense is used for the following purposes. Actions that are continuing and will end sometime in the future. Means it is not known that which perfect time it will be ended. It is expected that after some time or end of the time it will be finished. Actions that will continue up a point in the future. How to form a future perfect continuous tense sentence? First you have to take the subject, after that shall and will again, have been will be added, then present participle means first form of the verb plus ing will be added, and then object will be added. Children, one note keep in your mind that future perfect continuous tense is very rarely it is used in either spoken or written English. Let us understand through an example future perfect continuous. See here you can see a boy. He is telling by the end of November, Jack will have been studying at the university for 4 years. See very clearly it is given Jack is the subject, will have helping verb, will have been, plus study is the first form of the verb, and then ing is added. Children, you can see here the use of for. In earlier videos also I have talked about the for and since. For the period of time, here 4 years it is said here, period of time. The point of time is not mentioned. When point of time will be mentioned, then since will be added here. So hope children you all have understood it very clearly, future tenses, and in this way we are completing here the tenses present, past and future. Present and past videos earlier we have posted, and now you can see here the future tense.